Hello everyone, welcome back to Sicily and to my stay in Grand Hotel Timeo in the very heart of Taormina. After my stay by the sea in Villa Sant'Andrea, which you can see on the video linked in the description, I checked into Grand Hotel Timeo, also a Belmond hotel, with beautiful views of the old town of Taormina, the bay of Giardini Naxos, and all the way to Mount Etna. We stayed in a beautiful suite, finely decorated and with views of the sea and the hotel's lush gardens. And after settling in and getting comfortable, we went out exploring Taormina, and you need only to step a foot outside of the hotel to be right in the center. Taormina is a beautiful hilltop pastel-toned town with cobble streets, narrow alleyways and stairways winding up and down the hillsides, and with glimpses of the sea and Mount Etna around every corner. In spring and early summer, the facades are covered in blooming bougainvillea, and the flower pots by the windows and doors are overflowing with all sorts of colorful flowers. After exploring the town for a while, the weather started changing, which is not unusual during springtime when I was there. In times like this, staying at Grand Hotel Timeo comes really handy, as we had to walk just a little back to the hotel and were able to witness the landscape transform into moodier tones while we sat for a cocktail on the bar terrace. Not long after, the skies cleared once again, and the garden and the pastel buildings started glowing in more vivid and intense tones under the late afternoon light. As evening approached, we went for dinner at Ristorante Timeo, with these beautiful views of the sunset, golden tones painting the whole landscape in warmer tones.
Yes, this is very normal. That's nice. You will enjoy it for sure.
We had a slow and relaxed meal with very nice food and great local wine in an atmosphere that was refined but not formal, perfect for a calm and enjoyable end of our first day in Grand Hotel Timeo. The next day dawned with beautiful clear skies, with the sun casting its warm and smooth early morning light on the hotel gardens and the whole village around. As we got ready for the day, we went down for a hearty breakfast back to the restaurant terrace and with more beautiful views that are never tiring to die. Taormina is always a busy town from April till October, and the best time to explore it is definitely in the morning when everything is calm and quieter, with only a few bars already serving a fresh brioche and granita to those who ventured out early. After a short walk around the main streets in Taormina, we went to visit the Greek theater, which is right behind the Grand Hotel Timeo. I suggest getting there first as soon as it opens, as it is quite a beautiful and iconic monument with amazing views, but it gets very crowded soon after. We then climbed down a little bit towards the gardens at Villa Comunale, passing through picturesque alleys that most people end up not exploring. In a small town perched on a hillside like Taormina, where space is not abundant, the gardens of Villa Comunale are a nice escape from the busy streets in its center, especially on a hot summer's day. Practically hanging on top of a nearly vertical cliff, from here you have some of the most panoramic views you'll have in the whole of Taormina. As the morning came to an end, we walked back towards the town center and sat for lunch facing the Cathedral of Taormina on the terrace of the appropriately named Restaurant Al Duomo. Over the course of an hour and a half, we delighted ourselves in the local flavors while gazing at the life down in the square as the other tourists walked back and forth in their discoveries of the Sicilian gem or sat having lunch themselves in the restaurants all around the Duomo. Thank you for joining me on the second part of my stay in Taormina. If you haven't yet, check out my previous videos in Sicily, and if you enjoy my explorations of Italy and the Mediterranean, make sure to like and subscribe.